Epson LabelWorks. Today I am with the LW-K200PX, and this is part 2 of our series on formatting the labels. So in part 1, we did a tour of all of the formatting options. Here in part 2, we're going to dive into making a label. And we are going to make this label here. The supply that we're going to use for this today is a 3/4 inch white on matte khaki. So let's go ahead and get started making that label. To create this label, we are going to change the font size and type. We are going to center the text. We're going to apply a style to line 1, and we're going to add a frame. So let's go ahead and get started making that label. We're going to start by turning the printer on, power button here in the corner. And when you first turn the printer on, it's going to ask you to confirm the tape width. So go ahead and just select according to whatever you have in your printer and press return. Now, I already entered in the 2 lines of text that I want on my label, so we can go ahead and start formatting. And we're just going to work our way from left to right. So we'll start by changing the font size. That's this button here. And I want my top line to be bigger than the bottom line. Now we're just going to press the button consecutively to scroll through the options, and I want 2C for this label. Next, we're going to change the font type. That is this option here. So I'm going to select the font type. Again, you're just going to press the button consecutively to scroll through the list. And when you find the font that you want, simply stop on that, and it will go ahead and apply that. Next, we're going to change the layout. And again, I want my text to be centered on the label. So we're going to use the edit menu here and go ahead and set that. So we're going to use our arrow keypad to go down to layout, press return, and then again, use the arrows to go down to center. Press return, and now it's asking me area, and I have 2 options. I have all or this block. So there are some times in the menus where it'll allow you to select where you want to apply this change. For this application, I want the whole label to be centered, so I'm going to select all. Next, I want to make the top line of our text an outline. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into that edit menu here, and this time we're going to go down to style. Press return, and then within the style menu, use the arrow keypad to get to outline. And now when I press return on outline, it's asking me again what area I want to apply this to. So I can apply it to all of it, to this line, or this block. Well, for this application, I want to apply it to just this line. So press return on this line. Last but not least, I want to add a frame to our label. The frames are here in the smiley face. So we're going to use the shift and the smiley face button to access our frames. Now there are several frames available in the printer. So scroll through the list, or if you know which number you want, you can just jump to it using that number. Just type in the number you want. The one I'm using is number 28, and it brings me to it. I can see a preview, and I just press return. Now, if you needed to make any other changes, you could go ahead and do that, but I'm ready to push print. All right, perfect. If you have questions on the LW-K200PX or want to chat about your labeling application, give us a call. We would love to talk with you. Thanks again, and happy labeling.